Hi, I'm Kimberly Minster, your Citrus County Veteran Service Officer. Today we have with us David Gilmer, the administrator of the VA Lecanto Community-Based Outpatient Clinic. Hi David, thanks for joining us.
Hi Kim.
So let us know a little bit about the VA clinic. When did it open in Citrus County?
We first opened the VA clinic in Inverness in July of 2000. That was the first outpatient clinic in Citrus County. We were there until the end of 2005. We outgrew the space we were in, and we were real fortunate to find the property with Citrus County to be able to lease the building that we're in now in Lecanto. Since 2005, we've been there.
So about how many patients do you see locally here each year?
We see 8,000 or more unique veterans per year. That's been our intake for about the past 3 or 4 years. We grew very quickly at the beginning, as I mentioned. That's why we had to move to a bigger space. And we've been around 8,000 veterans now for the past 3 or 4 years.
And that's kind of part of the reason I wanted you to come on as well, because you know we have 29,000 veterans in Citrus County. Do you think part of that we're only seeing about a third of those patients is because we haven't gotten the word out? You know, does my office need to help get the word out a little bit better?
Well, I've often wondered that also as to where they are. I'm sure they are getting health care somehow, somewhere. They may have their own insurance. Many of the veterans who come in for care do have Medicare or other insurance. But the VA offers some benefits in health care that maybe their private insurance doesn't. So we have a very steady intake of new veterans moving to the area or just starting up with VA for the first time. And if we tap into some of those 29,000, we'll certainly be looking for some more space.
Well, we're definitely going to work on that for you. As far as some of the initiatives the VA has rolled out recently regarding, lowering wait times, getting quicker appointments, have you seen a trickle-down effect? I hear a lot of people are very happy with their care at Lecanto. So how have you seen that progress?
Well, the VA has some standards out of 30-day wait time or less. That's our goals. Excuse me. And the Veterans Choice Program started up this year, or I should say last year, in which that's a supplement to VA care, which if the VA cannot service the veteran within the 30 days, we will ask the community to do so through a health care service. It's still covered by their VA. However, due to access issues or capacity issues, if their wait times do go over, they have the Veterans Choice to also provide them care.
Correct. What are some of the services that are provided locally in Lecanto?
Yes, we focus on primary care. We have 8 primary care providers, along with the nursing staff and administration staff that support them. We also have a full mental health clinic with psychiatrists, psychologists, and support staff for them. There's 54 staffers at Lecanto. So the primary care and the mental health are 2 primary modems of care, but we also have many specialties that we access through telehealth, where the specialty provider could be in Gainesville or Villages or some other VA facility. The patient still comes local here to Lecanto and can be evaluated through the telehealth unit of video equipment. They have some services for that, for gait and balance and physical therapy and durable medical equipment. And those services are expanding almost every month. There's something new coming out. So that helps the veterans from traveling to Gainesville, for example, and they could get some of their specialty care right here.
That's fantastic. Speaking of traveling to Gainesville, don't you have DAV vans, I think, that run to both the Villages and Gainesville, I believe?
We do. We have full DAV services. 746-8005 is that number to call during normal business week hours. And the VA Lecanto staff assist veterans with those rides, as long as they could get to the clinic is one of the pickup points, and then there's various pickup points around Citrus as they go to Gainesville or the Villages.
That's great. What about the VA home-based care program? Can you explain a little bit about that?
Yes, if a veteran is homebound, cannot make it out to appointments, to doctor visits, the VA has a program, home-based primary care. The VA also works with local home-based agencies for temporary care if a veteran needs it for post-op or for some other reason that they were in need of a visiting home nurse. So those are available if the veteran's eligible for that.
And you also have a social worker on site, is that correct?
Yes, we have a social worker, helps out with many different issues regarding veterans, social issues, advanced directives, travel concerns, or housing concerns, things of that nature.
Yeah, I do know you have somebody that travels that helps with the HUD Vash program.
Yes, HUD Vash also, we have a staff member that comes and helps out veterans locally here if they're in need of some support with the HUD Vash.
So even though it's a community-based outpatient clinic, you have a lot to offer. What about different programs? I know you do smoking cessation, you do yoga. What other programs do you offer?
Yeah, we have diabetic education, and as you mentioned, the smoking cessation class has been very successful. We have a MOVE program, which is a weight loss program for veterans and their spouses. Their spouses are welcome to come with the veterans because usually it's a partnership of trying to lose some excessive weight. So and same with the diabetic education. The spouses are always welcome to come with the veterans for that.
So we can get a hold of the clinic at 746-8000.
746-8000.
And if you have any questions about claims or benefits, please contact the Citrus County Veterans Service Office at 527-5915.